sports with sports director Rich Chrampanis.
Tonight is my final broadcast at WPDE. I've spent a lot of time this week thinking about how to say goodbye. After all, it's no big secret, not much of a ladies' man. Haven't had to do too many breakups. If it weren't for my wife following me home from the ice rink, I would without a doubt be Myrtle Beach's most ineligible bachelor. It's been uncomfortable to have all this attention on me, but really, it's all about you, the athletes, the coaches, the people who love sports. It is impossible to thank all of you. But the one thing I can do is get all the skeletons out of the closet. For starters, I'm not wearing pants right now. Don't worry, Tim. It's a secret known only by the football players who visited our studio on Friday night. The kids liked it so much, I decided I'm always going to wear shorts on the set. And I can finally reveal to you which side I'm on in the great Gamecocks-Clemson rivalry. The answer? Neither. I always am and always will be a St. Bonaventure Bonnie. Last postseason bowl trip, 1946 Tobacco Bowl. What do you think about that, Coach Spurrier and Sweeney? I always admired Tiger Orange and Gamecock Garnet equally. Just like I could never choose between my favorite coaches show, David Bennett and Cliff Ellis allowed my wife to stay home and raise our children by believing in me. What a gift. Since this is my last day, I can tell you what I really think about the management at WPDE, specifically Billy Huggins and Victoria Spechko. They're the kind of people that are in the hospital holding your children when they're born. Serving the community isn't a catchphrase around here. They really mean it. It's true. WPDE is a family. Little dysfunctional, but a family. I want to thank Mark Haggard for giving me gray hairs on my sideburns. We're very different, but we have the common bond of caring about every single story. Tim McGinnis and I had a lot of laughs during commercial breaks, but whenever things got serious, he always showed his great news sense. And you all see ALLYSON FLOYD, cool, calm, and collected, delivering the news every night. A pro. If you could only see that ornery Lake City Panther running the newsroom during the end zone on Friday night, yelling at Hags, making that show come together. All I can tell you people, ALLYSON is a special person. And with all due respect to Ray Romano, everybody doesn't love Raymond in Myrtle Beach. They love Ed Piotrowski. He's one of the nation's premier authorities on hurricanes and has been to your school and your town's big event 10 times over. What you need to know, he's an even better friend. Everywhere you go, all you hear is, I love that Ed Piotrowski, just so you all know, you're right. For my final words, I thought of turning to Eric Taylor from Friday Night Lights and his great phrase, clear eyes, full hearts, can't lose. But he coached fictitious Dillon High in Texas. I couldn't stop thinking about how our Dillon Wildcats could beat Tim Riggins and company. So instead, I turned to Julius Caesar, who coined the phrase alea jacta est, which translates to the die has been cast. He said it when crossing the River Rubicon in 49 BC, ready to start a war. It's when you take a leap of faith and there's no turning back. That sounds a whole lot more dramatic than what I'm about to do. I'm crossing the Petey River in my Dodge Stratus. A lot of people are asking where I'm going. I didn't have an answer until I heard the 80s on 8 on satellite radio in Whitesnake. I don't know where I'm going, but I sure know where I've been. Just know that it's every one of you who said a kind word, made a great highlight, or shared your story. It inspired me every day. Thank you for fueling my heart and giving me the courage to think big, work hard, and accomplish something special. Alea jacta est. You didn't think the sports guy could give you some hardcore Latin right there.
I know.
Wow. See that?
Who
says Latin's dead?
That's right. Wow. There you go.
And we have a little bit of a look back at your, since 2000, you've been our sports director here.
So I can't wait to see this.
Yeah, let's take a look back.
He's only gotten young.
And now, the Grandstand and PD's most watched sportscast with sports director Rich Chrampanis. Rich Chrampanis. Rich Chrampanis. Your 15 sports with sports director Rich Chrampanis.
What's scarier than severe weather in our area? That's right. What happens if I hit the links and we have it on tape? Woo!
But I want to tell you, it isn't only going to be a New Year's Day game. It's going to be a national championship game, judging from that swing.
We'll be signing on Wednesday to the University of South Carolina.
Well, that was interesting. And welcome to our first annual All-Zone Special, highlighting the 40 outstanding players in the PD in the Grand Strand. And Mr. Hoop Zone is a two-time winner. Ramon Sessions of Myrtle Beach has won Mr. Hoop Zone.
The hero of Super Bowl 38 is this guy, Untitled.
Raymond Felton goes to the Charlotte Bobcats at number 5. It's quite a story.
It feels like raindrops falling from my eyes, except that one fell from the sky.
The only time I can get you to sing is on buzzer beaters.
Hey, only if we win.
No one knows how or why. The entire country got a taste of it, and they've been talking about it, and they're still talking about it.
I told our players, you need to be more like a dog. We don't need a bunch of cats in here looking in the mirror.
You guys look real warm there in the studio. Hope you're having a good time. It's time for me to get out of the cold. Mark Haggard has the story from an emotional... No, my chair just fell down. It's an earthquake. We say goodbye right now, right? Is it? Kara wants to go to bed. Our producer, Kara, wants to go to bed. That was incredible.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
We got a city leader here.
Yes, a guest with us.
You're running me out of town?
Well, no, I wish I wasn't. But Ed, as the mayor of Myrtle Beach, representing the city council and our citizens in the community, I want to thank you for the job you've done. This is a proclamation. They said I didn't have time to read it. Okay. So I'm not going to pull a Jim Valvano and say the heck with it. But what it does, it thanks you for the vision that you've had in sports that you and Ed created. The WPDE Sports Scholarship Fund that raised over $100,000 for high school seniors, but also your publicity of the kids in the WPDE viewing area. Wow. The scholarships that you helped them get by giving them exposure is unsurmountable. So we're going to miss you. Miss you too, Mayor. But don't. I'll be watching those beach ball games. Well, I hope so, and don't get up there to that northern talk again. Keep the little southern draw you've got. Okay? I'm bringing the y'all. I promise. I promise. Well. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you,
Mayor John Rhodes from Myrtle Beach, thank you so much.
Wow.
Appreciate that.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Wow.
Yeah. And, you know, you have given out countless game balls through the years, Rich. So we had a little bit of a presentation for you. We have a
HTC game ball.
Yes.
I finally made it. Thanks, I love you, buddy.
Well, you ought to read what we say.
Yeah, a lot of us, all of us here signed it for you.
I'm looking for Hags' note.
It's in there.
Okay.
I'm gonna miss you, pal.
I think it says please stay.
And I have one more presentation for you. My dad wrote a poem. We won't read it on the air, but I will post this on the web.
The greatest putter in Lake City?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
My father wrote a poem about you, so we will post that to the web and on Facebook, and so people can see it. But we will miss you. Thank you so much for everything.
Thank you for being such a great friend.
I have done everything I could to not cry, so we didn't make Kimmel and Fallon. I think that's mission accomplished. Yes. But I will be spending the next couple of hours doing that. I love all of you. This isn't an act here. We're a family. Yeah. We are a family, and it's tough to leave. But
we love you, brother.
Yeah. It's going to be fun.
All right. And Rich is moving on to some other business ventures, and good luck to you.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you so much for joining us.
A sad day for local sports. Have a great night. Love you.